Hello mga peeps. So Master Yo here, back with my Jcraft Classic HSS. So update lang. Since nagtanggal tayo ngayon ng one extra tone pot, and I moved the volume button here, and then this tone pot here is moved to the last one. I only have one master volume, one master tone pot for all the pickups, and no other changes for the configuration of the pickup. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lastly 5. I've just added a Killswitch. So for now, tone test lang tayo. No distortion, just my trusty Aspire GA30 amp, and currently it's set to 555, so treble, mid, and bass. So these spots are all moved over from 250 to 500k volume and tone. I use the same stock cap 47 for the tone control because I don't want it to be either too dark or too brilliant. So let's start with running down from pickup 1 up to the last. In my case, I use pickup 1 as the neck. For others, the one will start from the bridge. Okay, so as you can see, there's no noise. My volume is cranked up and my tone is off. So let's start this. So pakita ko sa inyo how the tone pot will behave and what sounds will it, what effect will it have on the actual sound. The pickups are stock, so 3.5 ohms for the neck and mid, and then 15 for the bridge. Stock from Jcraft. Again, this is an HSS Classic. I don't know why they call it Classic because they have modern parts and stuff, you know. So again, close tone. Alright, let's crank up the volume on this one. Alright, so volume 2 lang tayo. Not too loud. Okay, so pick up 1. Again, tone off. Still off ang tone control. Beginning now from the bridge. Okay, mix. Mix, neck and mid. Finally the neck. Oops. Alright, medyo nagalawin natin yung wire. Okay, so you've seen the ringing sound for off tone, and then also the strumming sound. Favorite ko actually itong bridge position because it sounded more like the acoustic. I don't know, because of the effect of the pots on the pickup. Remember, this is the 15, so by nature it's really high, it's hot. If I push the tone control on full and then full volume as well, so you will see the difference right away, because for the neck and the middle, this is what it will sound like. So if I immediately switch to the bridge, full tone, notice the difference. Very raspy. So I have to balance it by turning on the tone probably around 3 or 5, so the volumes will balance. So that's the tone at number 3. So again, this is a no load tone pot, meaning at number 1 the tone is fully engaged, so it's bass here. So you can do a lot with acoustic stuff with it. Pick all down, okay? So off tone, full volume, sounded like an acoustic para sa akin. And then compared to the other pickups, so again, the reason why I opted for the no load tone pot is because at the 1 position, or what we call the off position, it fully engages the tone control, okay, and then it affects all the other pickups in here, so it sounds bassier. And I like it for the acoustic type of sounds, not too raspy. But for when I'm using the effects engaged on, I crank it up. So the reason why it's a no load is when you push it to 3, it slowly engages 5, 7, 9, and then at 10, when you click it on 10, you will hear a click right after 10. I hope you can hear that. So it's 10. At 10, it disengages the tone from all the pickup. So what you hear is the brightest sound possible. I never change the pickup, so most would immediately change the pickup as part of customization. But for me, I went a different route. I changed the pots right away rather than the pickup, because when I use an ammeter for this one, a voltmeter, came up as 3.5, 3.5, which I like because it's rounded. The bridge came out really strong at 15, it surprised me. So I know that I don't need to change my pickup because that's the sound that I like. And then pots lang, kasi by nature, everything that you put in, it takes away certain highs from the pickup. So that includes your switch, and then volume, and then tone, and then another tone, right? So by the time it reaches the last tone, a lot of highs are lost. So what I did is I took off the the last tone control. Okay, so that now it only has the switch here, this little kill switch, and then volume and tone, and then upgraded it to 500 watts all throughout, so that hindi siya sakal. It's not restricted in any other way. You hear the best sound possible for this pickup, unrestricted, right? Yeah. So that's the bridge, unrestricted, and again it's fully disengaged, so wala na siyang effect sa tone. Tone is really off. It sounds almost driven, so pwede mong gawin to without an effect. By the way, I'm not plugged into an effects. It's a dry setup for the amplifier. No reverb whatsoever, just the dry sound for you to see what the pickup sound like without all the colors. So with this one, I can pretty much use the full tonality of the tone control, similar so like this. Is this the world we created? I hope you know that. So that's volume off, and then we engage now. It's very sensitive. So 1, 2, you can hear the difference. See? It's almost like having a wah. Okay, so let's move to the next, see what it sounds like. Okay, again, start tayo with the tone off, so we can experience the full tonality of the tone control, what it has to offer. Crank it to 3. Second mid. Set at 3, so balance pa sila. Again, this is the bridge. If I crank it all the way up, sounds almost driven. Tipong you don't need an effect for it. I can do this. So I have to balance it. 5 lang. 5. So the good thing is about changing pots for me is you get the full range of the pickup, and since this is at 500, remember, if I crank the tone control by half at least, or start size 3 or 5, we still get 250k. And for 250k, the stock sound of the pickups, I can still hear it. This is what it would sound like if I bought this straight and then just played it right away. But changing it to 500, may i-area pa ako eh. I can still push the pickup further. See, it doesn't shimmer as much if I go to 250k. See, that's a stock sound. If I use the full 500, it shimmers. I don't need to change the pickups at all. So, mind you, this is only 3.5 ohms. So, for me, it's perfectly balanced. If I engage the effects, you would see the balance of the two pickup, which is really good. I'll just switch it. Okay, one moment. Alright, so I'll switch this. The amp is farther away from me, so I have to pause in between. But this is the driven sound. Let's begin with the neck. So again, this is what the tone sounds like off. Again, no reverb whatsoever, no effects, and there's still a hum. You can get rid of that even if this one is shielded. So mix. Mid. Mix, bridge, and now we move to the bridge. Again, tone off. Okay, tone off, that's the bridge. If you notice, rounded pa yung tunog niya, right? So, but if I engage the bridge, crank the tone up, you will hear the difference. Okay, so that's neck. Right, so to balance it all, what I've noticed is because of the differences in ohms, my pickups are set on this height, so almost flush. This is the best sound possible that I was able to experience, and then the bridge is slightly higher, so that explains the difference in sound when on clean, but on driven it's barely noticeable. They're balanced. So tone fully disengaged, full volume. So let's start with the neck going to the bridge this time. Notice the sound difference, if there is any. Pwede ka mag-bluesy baby dyan. don't play that song that much. Alright, so that's the tone test. Hope that clears your mind. Kung sino man ang gusto magpalit ng pickup, it's your choice if you want to change your pickup right away. But for me, suggestion is try to look at the pots first, because in essence, the singles require a 250k, so it restricts the pickup that much because it's bright by nature. And then for the bridge, supposed to be ideally it's 500k pops. But since this is an HSS format, so they use 250. So damay sa bridge, and it choked the hell out of it by as little as about probably 40%. That's too high. Ang dami pa niyang kayang i-area. So try switching it to 500, and then have fun with it. It clears up new tonalities, new possibilities for the tone once you do that. 250k is very restrictive for me. So again, whatever floats your boat, but enjoy. Oh, by the way, I'm connected to a wah, so this is my Behringer Hellbabe wah. I'll give you a quick snippet of it. So this is disengaged. I use this once or twice for a certain song. I want the airy feel, so I'm just gonna press it. That's the 6th position. Now here's the 5th position. Let's undrive that. By the way, this Behringer Hellbabe, this one right here. Okay, so just modded it a bit. Have 5 selections, so rundown natin. So that's a quick snippet. Love this one. Anyway, that's another video. So yeah, cheers, enjoy. Bye.